Navigate to Flows in Setup and click on New Flow. Select Screen Flow and click Create. We will add a screen component to this flow, so click on plus icon and select Screen. Specify the label and API name for the element. Search for the repeater component and add it to canvas. Add a text input type inside the repeater. Specify the label and API name for text component. Next, add date inside repeater and specify the label and API name for date. Finally, let's also add a picklist inside the repeater and specify the label and API name. For picklist choices, click on Choice and click New Choice Resource. Select the option Picklist Choice Set. Specify the API name. For object, we will select Account. Data type will be picklist and we will select the field as Industry since we want to display the choices for industry. Click Done. Select the repeater component and specify the API name. That's all we need to do in the screen element. Click Done. Since repeater allows user to add multiple records, we will add a loop to loop through the repeater component and add the records to a collection. Add a loop element. Specify the label and API name. For collection variable, we will select the screen repeater component, all items. Inside the loop element, we will add another element to assign the value to a variable of record type and record collection. Specify the label and API name. Under Variable, click on New Resource. Select the resource type as variable. Specify the API name. For data type, select Record and select Account Object. Click Done. Back in Assignment element, we will select the variable as account record.account name. Operator will be equals and value will the account name from the current item from loop on repeater component. Similarly, we will assign the values to other fields from the current item of the repeater component. We will add this account record resource to a new resource of collection type, so that we insert the data in bulk in Salesforce. Under Variable, click on New Resource. Select the resource type as variable. Specify the API name as account list. Data type will be record and object will be account. And we will also check the value for allow multiple values to make it a collection. Click Done. Back in Assignment element, we will select the operator as add and value as account record. So once the value are assigned to account record in the first 3 lines, we will add the account record to account list. Close the assignment element. Finally, we will add a create records element to insert all the records in account object. Specify the label and API name. Select multiple records and specify the collection account list. Click Save. Specify the flow label and API name. To test this flow, click on Debug. Click Run. Enter the first account name, date of incorporation and industry. Repeater component allows users to add more records by clicking on the Add button. Click Add and specify the details for the second record. And we will also enter the details for the third record. In Repeater component, users also get the choice to remove the record that they have added. We will click on Remove for the second record. Now the flow should create only 2 records. Let's click Next and 2 records will be created. To verify this, let's navigate to the Account tab. And here you can see the 2 records that we just added. So, this is how you can use the repeater component in Salesforce Flows.